What if I told you that one of football's most unstoppable strikers didn't lose his talent? He lost his reason to play. This is the heartbreaking story of Adriano, the man who was supposed to become the next Ronaldo, the next Brazilian king, the striker who terrified defenders across Europe. At just 22 years old, he had the world at his feet. By 29, he had disappeared, not because of injuries, not because he wasn't good enough, but because one phone call changed his life forever. Long before fans called him the Emperor, Adriano was just a boy growing up in Vila Cruzeiro, one of Rio de Janeiro's toughest favelas. Violence surrounded him every day. Gunshots were so common that children barely reacted anymore. Football wasn't just a game. It was his escape. Every goal he scored carried the dreams of his family. His father, Almer, believed in him more than anyone else. He sacrificed everything so his son could have a better future. And Adriano never forgot that. When Flamengo's academy discovered him, they knew they had found someone special. He wasn't just another talented Brazilian. He was different, powerful, explosive, a left foot that could break nets. A physique defenders simply couldn't handle. Soon Europe came calling. Inter Milan signed him before he was even 20. After successful loan spells, Adriano returned to Italy ready to conquer the world. And conquer it he did. By 2004, Adriano wasn't just scoring goals. He was destroying teams. His shots regularly exceeded 100 kilometers per hour. Goalkeepers feared him. Defenders bounced off him. Fans compared him to a young Ronaldo Nazario. Some even believed he could become better. He won the Copa America with Brazil. He scored spectacular goals in Serie A. Every weekend felt like another highlight reel. At Inter Milan, they didn't just see a striker. They saw the future. That's why they gave him one of football's greatest nicknames, the Emperor. It felt like nothing could stop him. But life doesn't always attack you on the football pitch. Sometimes, it attacks your heart. In August 2004, while away with Brazil's national team, Adriano received devastating news. His father had died suddenly from a heart attack. Everything stopped. The man who had built his dreams, the man who believed in him before anyone else, was gone. Friends later revealed that Adriano completely broke down. He cried uncontrollably. He couldn't even speak. Years later, Adriano admitted something chilling. After my father's death, I felt empty inside. Football no longer mattered. Goals no longer mattered. Money no longer mattered. He was grieving, but the football world expected him to keep smiling, to keep scoring, to keep performing. And so, he tried. From the outside, Adriano still looked like a superstar. He still scored incredible goals. But inside, he was falling apart. Depression slowly consumed him. Instead of seeking help, he turned to alcohol. At first, it was only after matches, then after training, then every day. Inter Milan noticed something was wrong. Sometimes Adriano wouldn't answer his phone. Sometimes he'd disappear back to Brazil without telling anyone. Rumors spread across Europe. People called him lazy, unprofessional, finished. Few understood the pain he was carrying. Former Inter president Massimo Moratti later admitted they tried everything to help him. Psychologists, doctors, friends. Nothing could replace the one person Adriano wanted back. His father. Every time Adriano stepped onto the pitch, people expected the Emperor, but the Emperor no longer existed. There was only a grieving son pretending everything was okay. His performances became inconsistent. His confidence disappeared. His fitness declined. The same striker who once bullied defenders now looked like a shadow of himself. By 2009, Inter finally loaned him back to Brazil. Many believed returning home would save his career. For a brief moment, it looked like it had. At Flamengo, Adriano smiled again. He helped the club win the Brazilian league. Fans believed the Emperor was back. Europe believed it too. Roma gave him another chance. But grief doesn't disappear just because you change clubs. Adriano never truly recovered. His discipline faded. Training became difficult. His body changed. The goals became fewer. Club after club hoped they could revive him. None could. People laughed at photos of him gaining weight. The media mocked him. Social media called him a wasted talent. But very few asked the obvious question. What if he wasn't fighting defenders anymore? What if he was fighting depression every single day? Because that's a battle no one can see. Eventually, Adriano walked away from football, not with a grand farewell, not with a packed stadium. He simply disappeared. Unlike many former stars chasing fame, Adriano chose something different. He returned to Villa Cruzeiro, the same neighborhood where everything began. Many people couldn't understand it. Why would a millionaire go back to the favela? His answer was simple. That's where I feel peace. He preferred being with lifelong friends over luxury. He chose authenticity over celebrity. Some criticized his lifestyle. Others pitted him. But Adriano insisted he was finally living life on his own terms. Maybe not as football wanted him to, but as he wanted to. Adriano remains one of football's greatest what-if stories. What if his father had lived? What if mental health had been taken more seriously in football? What if someone had understood what he was truly going through? Maybe we'd be talking about Ballon d'Ors, Champions League trophies, hundreds more goals. Instead, we're left remembering flashes of brilliance, thunderous left-foot strikes, power that few players have ever possessed, and a smile that slowly disappeared. Adriano didn't vanish because he forgot how to play football. He vanished because grief became heavier than the game he once loved. Sometimes, the strongest players aren't defeated by opponents. They're defeated by pain that no one else can see. And perhaps that's the saddest story football has ever told. Because the emperor didn't lose his crown on the pitch. He lost it the day he lost his father.